Welcome to another episode of the Talking Shop podcast. We are coming at you live on a Thursday night. We haven't quite decided what night of the week this is going to be best on, so bear with us. We know everyone waits with bated breath to when we go live because they have to hear what we have to say. It's a must. So I am Josh from Grand Slam Cards. We got Jacob and Michael. It's Cobb and Medium Rare Cards coming at you live. We're going to talk some shop this evening. How's it going, boys?
He's good.
Oh,
he's good.
Chilling.
That's my
tomorrow's
name.
Friday, which probably means, the weekend is here for y'all, but not for anyone working retail.
No.
Business time.
No, I cannot believe it is. We're halfway through October. It's going to be Christmas before we know it, boys. Time is flying. Time is flying. Jacob, you got a rundown for us?
I do. For the first time in over 15 years, collectors can rip licensed NBA cards from Topps and Panini at the same time, and the hobby is buzzing over it. LeBron James cracked open the first Topps NBA pack in 16 years, while Panini is keeping the pressure on with those insane Prizm Black Manga inserts lighting up social media. We'll break down the hobby showdown, nostalgia versus new school, inserts versus art cards, and what this means for basketball collectors heading into the 2025 season. As always, we'll hit with what's new in the shop, and Josh will close out with a crazy stat of the week. But first, we have the first story here, which I need to pull up for LeBron James.
Josh's favorite, Josh.
Favorite every week, man.
That
Who's your favorite? I thought this was kind of cool.
All right, here we go.
Of the opening. I don't just I'm like a very smooth pack opener when it comes to cards. Just in case you did get that real special one. I don't like the can't mess that up.
Real smooth, and he's opening them like that.
Yeah.
That would be too. Man. They feel elite too. Hall of Famer. Clay, Hall of Fame.
Is that a hot take?
Nah.
They feel good, man.
He's it.
This take me back to my childhood right here. This is pretty cool.
It's fun, right?
Yeah, that's pretty cool. Oh, Ah,
Love it. There it is.
the best card in there. You
So
gotta have
year
him in
17
there. That's
card.
the best
Of
one.
course.
Yeah, of course. Hey, put that one up front.
Yeah, that's right.
That's dope.
All of Famer.
So,
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm surprised they never opened cards at all those Diddy parties. I figured that would have been something they would have been doing. Oh, do we have to edit that part out?
it's too late.
I think it's confirmed he went to the most Diddy parties, but
Yikes. So, taking the steam out of that storyline.
I mean, he looked like he was paid to say nice things about.
I don't know, man. See, I'm not going to be too cynical on this one. I thought it was refreshing. I thought he turned back into a kid. I know. You're like, whatever. But, I mean, so they coached him to smell the pack like that. Who hasn't smelled it? I mean, you got to know. You got to know what you're looking for. He's opened enough packs as a kid to know that that's a cool smell, right?
And it wasn't a loaded pack.
And it wasn't, yeah. Well, it was. It had a LeBron James card in it.
We could debate that one.
Yeah, not a fan, as you can tell. But what I am a fan of,
We should just talk about PSA now today too.
is that new product that he opened is gonna be a fun
Yes.
entry level start off licensed rip for basketball.
We are going to talk a lot about Topps basketball.
Pre-order yours now over on GrandSlamRockhill.com.
So no thoughts on that. Your hatred of LeBron is just going to make you just poop.
I mean, I don't have a hatred for him. He's just not my favorite person, but yeah, I don't hate him. I dislike him. I don't hate him. That's a strong word, but I don't know.
This doesn't do as much for me as it was. Obviously, I'm going to bring it back to wrestling. You guys know me. When they were sending WWE superstars to the card shops opening to celebrate the release of the product. That was a little more fun in like the buzz category than just a guy sitting on a stool in a photo shoot room.
In a dark room.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, so I get
That's
it. It was
nitpicking, though.
it's produced. It's not live, but I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt. I thought it was pretty authentic, but that's just me.
I'll give Fanatics credit. They are marketing this hobby strongly.
Pretty good. Pretty good. What else you got for us in the opening rip there?
Our next opening rip story is the Panini Prizm Black Manga inserts. Josh, I know you like these inserts. Michael, I think you dabble in these a little bit. And we'll go ahead and pull that up. That video there.
Losing their license. They are making sure they go out on a memorable note. Panini's exclusive NBA license ended as of October. That hasn't stopped them from dropping some of the nicest cards we've ever seen. We are talking about these mangas out of Prizm Black. Got Jalen Brunson sitting on the Big Apple, Ja Morant dunking in a Grizzly costume holding a honey pot, Chef Curry cooking it up, eating the mouth guard, Durant the Slim Reaper, Wemby posting up on a spaceship, Paulo Banchero playing with a magical hat, a Greek Freak with buck antlers. Just feels like they actually tried with this one. Compare this Steph Curry to the one from the previous Prizm set. It's not even close. Same with this LeBron versus this one. Honestly think they hit them out of the park with these. This one's one of my favorites. You know, in the comment section though, you like this design? People remember these?
They are tough pulls. I'll say that. We had Prizm Black in the shop, but we did not have a manga pull that I know of.
Is that is it because they're trying to be anime with these that there's the Japanese writing at the bottom? Did you see that?
Manga's Japanese stories.
I didn't know that. Didn't know that. We're gonna talk about another insert, and it's actually gonna go head to head against the insert that is just like it in Topps basketball. Thoughts on this, guys? Number one, you just said it here. I'm just looking at the stat. It's 1 in 720 hobby boxes. You're right.
Those things should be worth a fortune.
So Backyard's going to pull north of 12. But no, you were asking about these. Like the guy pointed out, some of the designs in the past have been kind of weak, but he put out, I would assume, almost the full lineup for this year, and those are pretty strong designs. No, some of them have been pretty tame, but this year seems to be pretty hot. I'm not gonna lie.
Do me a favor, Jacob. Pull up in an eBay search, Leaf Anime.
Ooh.
And then if you look at the mangas we just looked at, I think someone from Leaf walked over to Panini or vice versa.
Well,
Because
Panini's-
when I started seeing
making-
some of these designs for the manga in that video, I was like, that looks like Leaf Anime.
I can't remember who did it first.
Yeah. Yeah. And anime has been out now. I don't know. This is not pack pulled. I think these are.
You can buy the singles of these.
Yeah, you can buy that. So I think there's a difference there, but this artwork's pretty cool. I don't know.
Well,
We normally brag about Leaf's design though, and Panini knocked it out this time. Like side by side comparison. I'll look and see if we have any, like, if Leaf is selling any on their website right now. We'll kind of get an idea, but
Yeah.
let's see.
Yeah.
Panini's
I
going to be in
love
that
the
Leaf category here, making unlicensed mangas before too long.
No, I love the design. I think they killed it there. Josh, you know, one of the mangas you're looking for is the Brady Gauntlet, right? Still hadn't gotten that.
Nope.
But I think what they've realized is the market loves this insert. I'm sort of glad it's a tougher pull.
Yeah.
Right?
Yes. You want it to be a tougher pull. It means more than.
Absolutely. What do we
This
got
is
here,
on Leaf's
Jacob?
website right now. This is
Yeah.
not the one I was laughing about, though. We'll see that one in just a second. They only got 2 series up here right now. We got what is this? Bryce Underwood, Hannah Hidalgo, and Deuce Knight. And then here's the one that just why is the Rizzler in a I don't know. It caught me off guard when I clicked on the website. I'm not gonna lie.
Less is more, guys. Less is more.
I do like the trident though, on what I would assume would be an Arizona State card. That's pretty cool. But come on, Leaf.
I'm looking on eBay. There's only one of that Infinity Gauntlet manga Brady even posted for sale. And it's, of course, a Beckett 9.5, starting bids $15,000.
Ooh.
Wait a minute.
Wow.
And no bids, by the way. So it's way
Oh,
overpriced.
yeah. That thing's invisible.
Any
It's
sold
so
on there?
I'll look. I don't. It's a hard. I mean, I looked around at the National. I think I found 2, and they were both like PSA 10s, and what they wanted a fortune for them.
Sleeve it
Sleeve it
sports
sports
cards.
cards. Go ahead, Michael.
Jinx.
He's normally our hot take guy in the chat when he's here. He says Topps needs to hire the Panini design team because Topps case hits are mid at best.
I mean, I kind of agree.
He's
That's
got
not
a point.
a design. That's not a design thing. Like
Uh,
Sleeve It Sports. Which case hits are you talking about here?
They just don't. I think what his point is, they don't have a case hit that when you look at it says that looks as sweet as a Color Blast or
You feel
a
like he got something.
Kaboom.
Mm.
They do have some. I mean, that would be foolish to say Topps has 0 case hits that look good. I've seen some for sure. I think the Garbage Pail ones are genius, but
Yeah, we talked about it last week. What was the card we were talking about that it's almost too rare, that's too hard to hit? And so Sleeve It Sports Cards, if you're talking about something that's in one in every case, then you might have a leg to stand up on. But I've always been a Topps guy. Other than the mangas and maybe the color wheel.
I love a good color blast.
Yeah. Color blast, I'm sorry.
speaking of rare cards, you remember the Acuna white jersey SSP that I introduced you to a while back?
Oh, yes.
I have another Acuna rookie. It's in the case. I'm going to grab it. Tell me if you've seen this one. I don't think it's as rare as that one, but I was like, why am I not familiar with this Acuna rookie? Check it out.
Ooh.
I do think,
rare
though,
from the shop.
piggybacking off Sleeve It, though, I do think that the lineup of the Prizm Black Manga that we just saw definitely puts a good taste in your mouth when Panini feels like it doesn't have too much shooting for it at the moment.
Oh, they're swirling the drain. Swirling the drain.
Still flushing.
Wow. That's
Had you
cool.
seen? Are you familiar with that one?
I have seen that one. That is not quite as rare as the white jersey one, but I have actually seen that one in hand. But that's
I probably have too, but
Yeah,
I saw it the other day when we got it from a customer, and I was like, man, I don't really remember seeing that one. So
that's a good looking card too. I
you
saw
just get
some
him
posts-
healthy.
I saw some posts today. Sort of conspiracy theory saying that he may be on the trade block, and they were talking about what in the world that the Braves could get for Ronald Acuna Jr. I mean, who wouldn't you trade for Ronald Acuna Jr. other than Shohei? Who?
Yeah, he'd be up there. I
He
mean, you'd
would.
want to make sure he's as healthy as he can be.
Would you trade Schwarber and Bryce Harper for Ronald Acuna?
Both? No.
You don't think he's worth both of them?
Remember, after his 40-40 or whatever it was, whatever season he had,
40-70.
Yeah, he came out and it was like a month into the season before he hit his first home run or
Yeah.
something crazy like that. Correct me in the chat if I'm wrong, anyone, but he didn't come out the next year firing off like he was on pace to do that again. So
Yeah.
need to
He's
see
got the injury.
need to see a longer track record there.
He's on the injury train, I think, for the rest of his life. unfortunately. So
We'll see.
anyway, wow, long ways away from Panini mangas there. That's okay. Derek, did y'all hear about the Ohio State recruits suing the High School Athletic Association to use NIL? I already thought this was a thing. I thought that there are some high schoolers, like high profile high school football quarterbacks that already have NIL deals. I didn't think they were waiting on that. Maybe they have to be a certain age, like 18, 17, 18, but I thought this was already a thing. George Stewart, smiley face, back to you.
I think that was in response to my Diddy joke.
Josh, I do want to personally thank you for making a nice little graphic for New in the Shop this week. You made, I would assume, right?
I did.
There you go.
All
there you go.
All graphics made by me.
Let's go ahead and talk about New in the Shop.
So, yeah, let's talk New in the Shop. These are already on the shelf because this post was a few days old. So, Disney Wonder launched today. I see we've got it in portrait mode instead of whatever Facebook allows. So, Disney Wonder hobby boxes, we're down to one, but we got lots of mega boxes. So, there you go. There's the megas. So, Disney Wonder mega boxes. So, those are new today. Wait, today's Thursday. They were new yesterday. This post was new in the shop and restocks at the shop. So Panini Black, while it's fairly new, we sold out. This is wave 2 of Panini Black Football, a sweet product that's on the shelf now. This, with Halloween coming, this is the Wild Card Haunted Hits Multisport Premium Auto Edition.
Whoa.
Next podcast for hits from the shop, we'll show some of the customer hits out of that product because I haven't built that post yet. But that's a new product that's been hitting. And then more 1-in-1 basketball. I don't know why these pictures that I did in landscape mode are only showing in this format, but for those of you listening, Panini 1-in-1, that was another product, fairly recent release. We sold out and got a fresh batch of it back in. Also, another fill-in product. This product's sweet. Leaf Vivid. There's hobbies and jumbos of this product. Awesome card design in this product, FYI.
We actually opened up 1 or 2 of these on the channel, I think last year, maybe the year before that, because they're pretty sweet.
Yeah, they've got a whole bunch of new designs this year in this product. One is an acetate card that's really thick and textured. It's just a really cool design.
Also, just to let you know, the photos show up perfectly fine on the app. I guess it's just the desktop version.
Correct. And there's the jumbo version of the same product. And more Bowman Chrome hobby boxes hit the shelf. Always a fan favorite. And then coming, this is a light release week for the first time in a little while. But today's the 16th. Tomorrow is TriStar Hidden Treasures Autographed Football Jersey Edition. So if you like mystery autographed football jerseys, those arrive tomorrow for launch. And then Friday, no, that is Friday. That's it this week. So
wow.
Yep.
Pretty
Light.
cool.
Derek says, while they are still in school, not college. Going back to your NIL point there.
Yeah. I don't know. I'm torn.
I don't care enough about it to care about NIL.
I always thought that the fact that they didn't stay in school, like the really, really good players weren't staying in school for 4 years, was sort of the big downfall of that. And you can't like follow them as freshmen, and then all of a sudden, they're there for 4 years, then you follow them into the pros, and sort of that's your favorite player because you saw them in college. But now, NIL, the transfer portal, there's no loyalty now.
Loyal to the dollar.
Yeah.
WWE just cut a lot of their NIL program over the last week. About 10 to 12 people. So
Quit turning everything into WWE, Jacob.
that's what I know. I do the graphics and I talk wrestling.
WWE's in a bad spot right now.
I know.
Are they really?
Well, not as a company. They're probably record profits all the time, but the show is just not good right now.
They had like a 3 or 4 year high, and obviously after that you're gonna have a little bit of a slump. But enough wrestling.
They can fix it all by bringing MJF, by signing MJF.
Well, that won't happen for at least another 3 years, Josh.
Says who? He has a three more years on that deal?
4 more years on that deal.
The bidding war of 2024, he signed a 5-year deal?
So, yeah. Anyway, let's get on to the grading promo.
Are you looking to get your cards graded? Well, here at Grand Slam, we've simplified the process of submitting and getting a card graded. All you have to do is drop off your cards and kick your feet up, while our transparent tracking ensures that you are up to date with every detail along the way. When you log into our website, you'll immediately be greeted with each card in the grading process, along with where it's at in the process and its final grade. And with over 1,000 submissions and some of the top cards across the country being submitted through us, we have become a well-trusted source to handle and submit your cards. So you can do more collecting and leave the chore of grading to us. So don't sit on grading your cards. Get them submitted today at Grand Slam, where grading's made easy. So you're saying he signed a 5-year deal? Just kidding.
Alrighty, our next story. We were talking about some Topps and Panini inserts earlier, case hits even, some might say. Let's go ahead and do this 1-to-1 comparison, arguably, of the Topps home court insert and Panini downtown.
I think if you compared Topps home court to Topps home field advantage, it's going to be a lot closer, obviously. But downtown's going to win here.
You think?
I think so.
Even the Chrome version, because most downtowns, well, I actually know. Are all downtowns?
The ones out of Optic are kind of lasery, and the ones out of regular Donruss are just foiled.
Okay, so foil. Okay.
But they did Chrome home field advantages in baseball.
They did.
And it still didn't mean anything like a downtown does.
Well, let's take a look at these. So if you guys are just listening, we've got Wemby's home court in his downtown. And then...
I mean, there's an argument to be made that some people might like the looks of the home court one better. I mean, you could genuinely argue that, I think, for sure.
Yeah.
I think like home court would be a really cool base set style design, or like, you know what I mean, like the whatever base set style design. But the downtown feels more like a hit.
Well, this is a hit. Downtowns don't come out of what Panini would say flagship products. You're not going to get a downtown in Donruss basketball, are you?
You, for the first time ever, this past product, you could get them out of Donruss Optic basketball. Before that, it had to come out of Panini 1-in-1, which
so
you see.
It's built in. The premium part of this is built in because of the product it comes out of.
Yeah, you had to buy $1,000 hobby box to have a rare shot at hitting a downtown. So
I thought we were talking about design.
Well, design and collectability and value. It's all sort of wrapped up in one. Design, I think it's close. I think it's closer than people think.
Yeah, well, and it's hard to compare the two. One's more realistic with an artistic background. The other card is legit just all artistic. So
Yeah.
can't we like them both?
Ooh,
See, so that
Those-
downtown is kind of
That downtown looks better.
this one scratches an itch. My logo is like retro wave with palm trees, so I don't think I can judge
got
this.
the GTA thing going.
Yeah,
Right?
You know how I love LeBron, so that's a hard.
Yeah.
Right?
That's
You just
hard.
want to
That
vote.
was, ooh,
You
that
want
was
both
tough
of them.
on. Yeah, I don't know. It's certainly not apples to apples. What would be a comparable hit to? I think they're trying to compare these two because one's downtown and one's home court. But
Yeah,
I
and they
don't
both
know.
have the similar. They pay homage to the town that they play for.
yeah, it's not apples to apples. What would be a better? I don't know.
It's hard because there hasn't been Tops basketball. Perhaps there will be a. I think everyone's jaded because downtowns are so desirable
Yeah, they
to
are.
pull. It's tough, but you could make an argument card design for the home courts on some of those is better for sure.
Yeah, but so it fast forward. This is it's a non-licensed downtown. The only thing that they would really need to take off is Golden State Warriors, right? Because you really can't see a logo.
Right, you could get very creative with
design.
those.
Yeah,
Which I think
So-
the downtowns will hold a little value unlicensed
I think
for
so
sure.
too. I think so too. Pretty cool.
Yep.
Let us know what you think, guys.
Let's keep that basketball train.
Hold on. We've got Spencer Davis saying 1,000% downtown.
Spencer, I
the comments
understand.
say.
Spencer's just going based on resale value. We get our eyes turn into dollar signs when we see downtown. So it's been baked into us as collectors that downtowns are the creme de la creme.
Well, that's what I was saying about the home court. Like you could do that for everybody because everybody's got a home court, but it feels like the all-stars of the area, a downtown looks pretty cool involving what would be around the area.
Yeah. Both.
We talked Spencer into both. There we go.
There you go. Talk them down.
Let's keep this basketball train rolling once again. And we're jumping over to the NBA debut patches.
There it is.
Wait, we have a comment from Genital Sally B9'em. That's got to be a real person, right? Genital Sally. Is it Genitals Ali or is it Genital Sally? Let's see. Did you know your best viewers are on Streamport? We didn't know that.
Thank you, General.
Block. How do you block that? Genital Sally or Genitals Ali? Ali. Genitals Ali.
Aye,
Well,
General.
we talked about how they did these for baseball, and then didn't they announce them for football as well? It all runs together after a while. They did them for shocker WWE with Raw, SmackDown, and WrestleMania, and now we have NBA debut patches.
So that means Cooper Flagg will wear one of these on his first jersey he plays in, right? Then they'll take that off. They'll package it in Topps Chrome updated. Inside joke. Yeah. So does that mean? I wonder does it say what product they're going to put it in? Because
No.
why would there be a update product for basketball?
There wouldn't be.
Unless they do just like a late season release, but that would kind of be. So I bet you. Here's my prediction. It's in Topps Chrome, regular Topps Chrome, right? Once they do a chromed out version of this new Topps down the road.
I would guess, and it's gonna. I guess they're gonna take the first half of the season, first quarter of the season, to get all the rookies. You're not going to get as many rookies, right? And there's not going to be the ambiguity of, hey, is he considered a rookie? He came up in April, played 3 games, and then we sent him back down, sort of thing. So
I think
maybe they're just going to gather them all in the fall, and then
yeah. if they do I hope they do this and not do it in like a Topps Dynasty basketball that's $900 a box and only big breakers get it. Put it in Topps Chrome. When you chrome out your Topps, let everybody have a shot. Sprinkle some in some retail. Put most of them in hobby.
What I do like about this,
Hire me, Topps.
what I do like about this is if they are gathering. I mean, they could have done this. This first week? I mean, it's not like baseball, to where you have so many rookies, but since they're gathering these, I'm guessing now, no redemptions, right? Is it going to be in the product? What do you think?
Yeah, I mean,
cool.
I'm torn, and I'm torn because if they're in the product, people will be playing the wait game and trying to hunt them down. If they're redemptions, I just don't like having to wait for something like that. But
Yeah.
It does say that these cards will be randomly inserted into sealed packs, but that could be
Wow.
a loophole
that
to
still could be a redemption.
redemption.
and it doesn't say the product; it just says follow Topps to learn how you can find one of these cards. But
Of course.
I wonder what Genital Sally has to say about it.
I
Still
think you made a
waiting.
good point though, because it does seem like some of those like massive hits are in hobby boxes that are just unreachable. Like you expect it with stuff like National Treasure and everything, but like you said, this could be put in a Topps Chrome and make it where the everyday person could hit it, possibly in a blaster.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, I don't know. You couldn't be this specific, but like, make sure Cooper's is in a hobby box, or
it could be that specific.
yeah, they could be. Like I was saying, make sure the big rookies are in the hobby boxes, and some of the lesser rookies are in blasters and megas. And any debut patch you hit is going to be worth a bunch of money. So it's not
And
like
you
you get one in a blaster, but it's only this guy. It's only worth $2,000 instead of $50,000. But you know what I mean? Like, but
Right.
give the people the benefit that spent money on a hobby box. Just my thoughts. Or maybe they legitimately do it all at random, and then I can't argue with that either, right?
Right.
I can, but I'm not.
We might.
Because if they say they're sprinkling these and this and these and this, then it kind of isn't random, right? So we want it to be random so everybody has a shot.
And you can get your debut patch
in an attainable product.
Correct. That way, the
So-
kid that opens the box on Christmas that no one ever hears from again hits the debut patch. Remember,
What happened to the kid?
the Skeens kid hit it on a Christmas box, and we did a whole episode on it. He wrote the Christmas letter.
The way you said it, it sounded like we've never heard from the kid again.
Oh, well,
Have we?
Like
probably haven't.
I haven't.
I haven't.
like dark. We just got real dark there. So,
I would assume the Triple Kings or whatever it was called that we talked about last week, where you got to have the debut patch in order to get this unattainable 3-card or redeem the 3 cards for the big card. I would assume that would work for basketball as well, right?
They do have Bowman.
Because we talked about it with
Yeah.
baseball last week.
it would be. They could do it.
Maybe they're going to see how the baseball one is received first.
That's true. That's true.
That could go. I mean, all those 3 kings, all of them could go unredeemed forever. I mean, that's tough.
Or like Josh said, go for the bottom tier guy and just go for it.
Yeah.
You have an
Have you ever
unattainable card.
You ever seen the movie Three Kings with George Clooney and Mark Wahlberg? And
Very good. Jamie Foxx.
is he in
Well,
it?
since we like to talk TV on the show a lot, Josh, you seem like the regular Shark Tank guy. What do you think?
Never seen an episode. I'm familiar with it, but I've never watched
Okay,
it.
Michael, you seem like the regular Shark Tank guy. What do you think? Who's your favorite?
That was TGIF, man. That was one of the shows my family would sit around and watch. Love that show.
let's talk a little Shark Tank, kind of.
Oh, I know where this is going. The dude that bought the card.
All right, Josh, I'll let you tell the story real quick.
I watch him on Gutfeld.
Okay. Let's watch this.
Now,
Michael,
hey, Jacob, I don't know how long this video is, so if it gets to be long, we'll just run it to where we get the gist, and then we'll talk about it.
alrighty, here we go.
A special moment for our guest, Kevin O'Leary, who's sitting right there studying up. He's got another collection that he'd like to share with us today. Collection of what?
Well, I've declared, because I've just been watching the numbers, I'm a numbers guy. If you looked at collectible sports cards sales per month, they're going 300, 400, $500 million a month. And Target and Walmart are talking about $1 billion a year plus in these. What you're seeing here are the rarest sports cards in the world. I started with one. I now have 8, 20.9 million invested in the syndicate. These are the rarest of the rare, and everybody that's in the hobby that's watching this now are weeping, even if they're grown men. These cards are the Picassos. They're the Pollocks. They're the very best on earth. My plan is, I don't want to be one of these rich guys that hoards these things.
But you are.
Well, I'm doing it because I'm creating the #1 index on Earth. I'm calling it the Wonder Shine Index. Shine is the #1 collector on Earth. He is really curating this with me. These cards are from all over the world. China, Asia, United States, all being domesticated here in a giant index. And what I'm planning to do is put it on display in museums on the East and West Coast around Father's Day. They can't be taken out of the vault. See those signatures there?
But you own them.
That's Kobe's signature, his own personal signature.
But you own these things.
Yes, we own them. And I'm planning, Stuart, and I'm talking to banks because they've called me. How can we somehow provide ownership to young collectors in the Wondershine Index? To get into this index, you better have the best card on Earth. In itself is the El Supremo. When I start something, I go big, Stuart. This is big.
He's talking up his book and he's doing a great
You're
job.
darn right I am.
Welcome
Try
to
and
the show.
beat that index. Anybody out there, try and beat that index. Try and beat it.
This is a special moment.
There you go. I did hear, there was one recent one that he bought recently. I'm trying to think. I didn't see it pictured there. It's one of the recent pickups that he bought.
Yeah, we were sort of shocked at the price. It was the Skeens? No. It was a big card. I'd have to look back through the notes. I know what you're talking about. And it ended up being him.
He posted. Oh no, this was Shine with him as a collaborator. The Jordan LeBron dual logo man auto
That's what it was.
for $10 million. I would hope that would be it.
It's not, but it was a recent card that was kind of a recent card in the hobby that.
I'll do some digging.
Yeah.
I feel like what was it, 2017? Gary V made the same sort of declaration about collectibles. COVID hit.
It kind of kicked off.
So yeah, I think COVID was just an accelerant.
Bring on the competition.
But
yeah,
what sort of bump do you think the hobby gets from this, or this is just the 1% of the 1% doing their thing, and it really?
When you say the
doesn't matter?
tokenization of,
excuse us, Jacob, we're having a conversation here. I think this is the 1% of the 1%. Most of us we just aren't going to play in that level, and so we'll let them play in it, and we'll just watch the YouTube videos and the reels about how the rich get richer. But
yeah, I mean, and he's talking about I want kids being able to have cards in this collection, this Wonder Shine.
Yeah, and he follows it up.
What's the-
saying, so
yeah.
if you want to be in it, kids, have the best card in the world.
Like, what's the floor here? I mean, certainly we've talked about it. You see kids walking around with some gigantic cards at some card shows, especially the bigger. But
Yeah,
I mean, no one's walking around those shows with, they're not going to give a kid a $500,000 card, or would
Right.
they?
No, is it more along the lines of you take this card and you split it out into 1,000 different people that can invest in this card, and then you have a 1/1000th of this card, and when it goes from 8 million to 15 million, your $1,200 investment goes to $4,000. I mean,
thought
that's I've heard of
somebody did this before, right?
They
Yeah.
did this with real estate, and it kind of flopped, didn't it?
No,
I-
they
I
did this. There was a
idea.
card company that did this
Yeah,
already.
it's smart. If you can't own a Jordan rookie PSA 10, why not own a part of it? It would be like if you owned it with 5 of your best friends, you own a big card, or 1,000 different people, you own the card. As the card goes up, your investment goes up. I think it's a great idea. I'm surprised it's not more mainstream, but
Well, and he's great. His marketing person or whoever's writing his stuff is good. The fact that he's dropping the name of some major pieces of art, and he wants his collection to be considered in the same space.
yeah.
I mean, good luck. You could be giving away free pizza on Father's Day. I don't think that's going to be a destination for dads, these museums, but good luck.
Yeah, it'd be fun. I mean, it's fun when you go to the National to walk through some of these big booths, the Golden booth, and you get to see some of these rare cards you just don't ever get to see. It's cool, but
Yeah, he's talking about putting his Wondershine collection in museums.
But he also followed that up by saying, now these will be in the vault. So what are you seeing in the museum would be my question, I guess. But
Yeah.
don't know, don't care. Like I said, I lean towards it's kind of for the 1%ers. Not us poor folk.
I do think
Josh?
him being at, I don't know what time that segment on Fox aired, but anytime anybody can talk positively about the hobby and mainstream is good. And he's not an athlete. He just happens to be really super rich. So the stuff he's looking at isn't the same stuff we are. But anytime the hobby can get a little bit of play, I like it.
There you go.
Michael, you know what you can get some play in? You know where this is going, don't you?
Sally? Oh.
Maybe, possibly, that might be a card in the set. Michael, you seemed rather excited about this when we sent this over.
I'm
And
not excited
the-
about this.
The group
I'm sure
chat.
my daughter would be excited to have at least a couple of these cards.
That is
Guys,
tops.
The
Labubu.
problem is they won't be able to afford them because the the market will probably drive the price up super
Are you
high.
getting these, Josh?
As of it's available October 20th, so I'm not. I have not been solicited. This isn't the first I've heard, but the other day was the first I'd heard about it.
Yeah.
So yeah, does available October 20th mean
On the site?
available on Topps' website? You can order them.
Maybe.
We'll
Maybe
find
this
out
is
4 days.
I'm going to
They
be
haven't been
offended
doing-
if I don't get offered any.
Yeah, I mean, they haven't been doing online exclusives like they used to. So maybe this will be on the shelves. I don't know. This is a fun product. I know that.
Yeah, I mean,
this
I'm
is
not
sort
gonna
of a. This is sort of a thing that the kids are sort of collecting. Like, I don't know if you've seen these, but apparently you get one in a box and you don't know which one it is. It's sort of sealed.
They're like
and it's a
mystery
surprise.
boxes of
Yeah.
ugly little demon babies.
They
Yeah.
are demon babies.
I'm not going to lose sleep over not being offered this probably now that I think about it. But
You mean to tell me we're not going to get a break of these? Okay.
One box, one blaster break.
sorry
That's
to
all he's getting.
5 minutes.
A hobby and a blaster. No, that Kevin
Yep.
O'Leary video did air. The show apparently airs 9 to 12, 9 a.m. to noon on weekdays. So
Oh,
that's the time slot
Okay.
you were referencing, Michael.
not exactly prime time. So
No. You don't know what is prime time though? You want to know?
boy,
genital
these
sound.
segues.
This bad boy right here, the
Answer
golden
very-
boy of baseball,
Holy
Shohei
cow.
Ohtani.
Real diamonds.
Yes.
Is this their
Diamond
flawless?
icons.
Is this their? Oh, I got diamond
Diamond
icons.
icons, yeah.
That makes sense.
Yeah, that would be that'd be a Kevin O'Leary card there, right? Wouldn't it?
I would hope this one makes the cut.
Not according to the comments there, though, Josh.
Everything Everything O'Leary was showing in that last segment was all Kobe and Jordan.
Yeah.
Which deserves to be in there. Don't get me wrong, but didn't see any Brady's or Ohtani's.
Not yet.
Not yet. Fair
Not
enough.
yet. So if you guys are just listening, we're looking at the Shohei Ohtani 1/1 out of Diamond Icons. This is his auto featuring genuine diamonds inside the card, arriving in 2025 Diamond Icons baseball. I guess they're, let's see, 1, 2, 3. There's 10.
Only 10 diamonds. I'm not interested.
Well, okay. Do they mean anything, or are they just diamonds? Like, why they pick
you
10?
pull a diamond out of a sports card box and tell me if it doesn't mean something real quick,
Well,
Or 10 of them.
right?
Is there a swipe? Can you swipe over? Does it give any other details on what the diamonds?
I'm trying to
just
look up
diamonds.
2025 Diamond Icons. The cases are definitely up there.
Yeah, Flawless does this, right, Josh?
They do their a diamond. Yeah, I mean, you can't be called Topps Diamond Icons. You're not going to put diamonds in there. So that's and he has the Japanese autograph. So this is going to be,
I love it.
It's going to be juicy.
Enormous.
Trying to see if I can
Jacob?
find more about it.
Well, do that in your downtime. I've been here all day.
You can keep chatting with Genital Sally.
Oh boy. Well, Josh, you got some pretty nice hits from the shop you want to show off, don't you?
Do I?
You do. According to your shop's Instagram, you do.
I already showed them off on Instagram. So let's show them off here. This is just some stuff over the last few days that customers have hit. There you go. Customer hit that out of a Donruss Optic. See how it's got the optic? Hit it out of a mega box. So the shop actually purchased that, and I believe we've already sold it on eBay.
Wow.
If not, we did purchase a Jokic downtown and sold that on eBay. Maybe the Brunson's still up there, but regardless, they don't last long. So little Baseball Nation dual auto with Jason Churio and Travis Bazzana. A little dual auto there. And you can tell this was all from the same customer. Sent these to me. Miguel Cabrera auto. Leaf and wild card, bringing it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
This was let me tell a quick story. This was out of Leaf multi-sport. It was a product that gives you one card per box, and it's an autograph or an autograph with an inscription. There were 2 boxes left, father and son in here, that are regular to the shop. I won't use names, but the son says, the dad says they can get one of those boxes. The son says, let me pick it. I got the magic touch. So there's 2 left. He grabs one. They open it, and it had like some WNBA player in it or something like that. Not one of the big ones. And then a customer comes in a little bit later, buys the last box, and it had the Messi autograph. So we were kind of laughing because the young man said, I got the hot hand. Let me pick the right one. And he picked the exact wrong one. So
Was he still in the shop when this happened?
no, he wasn't. But
Oh.
we've since told them. So pretty funny. But next card, Jacob. The next 2 pictures is actually one card. It has 8 autographs. If you like hockey, you'll know some of these names, like Eric Lindros and Yager. And that's the back side. The front side has Lemieux, Messier, Brett Hull. So the Arctic 8 is what they call that card. Pretty sweet.
That is cool.
And then one of the autos out of Panini Black. This is a second-year auto, but still always nice. And then Leaf Metal Halloween, which we sold really well. Kate Beckinsale, that was a customer was super stoked to pull that actually.
And these like Leaf holiday boxes are always so random. You could pull like anything out of these.
Yeah. You could pull the actor that voiced Chucky, or you could pull Kate Beckinsale, or you could pull Ja Morant. And there's a Ja Morant auto right there. Or Hulk Hogan. That was Hulk Hogan. There you go. Another one
That
from
was cool.
Hollywood there. That's the pitcher for the Dodgers, the relief pitcher for the Dodgers. What's his name? You know who I'm talking about, Michael? Looks just like this dude.
Tyler Glass.
Now. Yeah.
I can see
that's
it.
Cillian Murphy. I said it right. Conor McGregor. We had 2 of that exact card pulled. 2 of the pumpkin Conor McGregors.
I think we talked about that one last week as well.
Yeah. This is actually another pull of that same type.
Wow.
Crazy. Are the eyes also cut out?
Yeah.
Oh.
And then old big Mark McGuire. John Mateer. I guess he's a future stud quarterback potentially in the NFL.
Oklahoma. Yep.
Out of Vivid, little Barry Sanders autograph action.
It's a cool card.
Yeah, that Leaf Vivid had a bunch of cool designs. That's from that Halloween product as well. Little Justin Jefferson with the red haunted door behind him. Well, dual Ray Lewis, James Harrison. If you're a fan of tough linebackers, there you go. And then out of Prizm Black, this is a big one. Little Steph Curry autograph redemption.
That's a big one.
Oh, wow.
Then the Antetokounmpo brothers. You got them all there with Giannis leading the way at the top.
It's one of those names you got to say fast.
Yeah, you did pretty
That's
good
right,
there, Josh.
Giannis,
Choked.
Alex, Costas, and Thanasis. And then some wild card stuff. So don't sleep on. There's a 101 little Jacob Wilson out of the five card draw.
That's a cool design.
And more hits very similar to those will be posted in the next hits from the shop segment. We'll show them off next week, maybe.
Fantastic. Well, guys, if you've made it this far, I don't know how, especially with our loaded chat room there. But we thank you. Please don't forget to like, subscribe, comment, leave a review. Josh, hit us with a crazy stat to take us out of here.
I've got 2 since I fumbled last week. So the first one is in reference to the oh, wait, no, I got 3. Here we go. This is kind of crazy. I'll show it up there. This was just crazy to me. Career 3-pointers.
That's not right.
I think it's right. Draymond Green, 700. Draymond Green has 51 more 3-pointers than Larry Bird. And you know why I think I believe this? Because I go back every now and again and I'll watch a 90s Bulls playoff run or something like that. They don't shoot very many threes back then. So
Yeah, I mean, people are chucking it around, but
so you're doubting the stat.
Draymond Green?
Draymond's
Yes.
742 currently, according to Google.
Okay. What did this stat say? This stat
700, I
said
think.
700.
Bird's at 649. So he's
There you go.
almost 100 up.
Now he's up now and counting. So stick that.
That's
to
hard to
Larry's
believe.
going
That
out
is
there
crazy. I'd give that. Yeah, that's a good one. I would have never guessed that.
Yeah, that's crazy. All right, and then in reference to like last Sunday night's Chiefs-Lions game, if this is correct, it said that game featured 0 penalties, 0 turnovers, and only 1 punt. It was the cleanest game of football we have seen since 1972. Like I said before, I heard a lot of griping from the Lions even about not one single penalty being called on the Chiefs. Why would he say that? That was Dan Campbell.
Yeah.
If he didn't have any penalties called. So I'm just saying, I see the stats. I assume they're real. You can call me out on it if not.
I didn't watch the game. Did you see it?
I watched the YouTube like 20-minute condensed version of the game.
Okay.
It's a great way to watch the game, actually. But it did look like the offenses were flying high and playing well. But Dan Campbell threw a fit, and the league is kind of looking into the lack of penalties called on the Chiefs. But if the Lions didn't have any called on them either, kind of a hard leg to stand on. But
Yeah, just let them play some ball.
And then this one's kind of cool. This is a running back stat, the last one of the night. in the last 10 years, no, 8 years maybe, the most rushing touchdowns.
Barry Bonds.
Close.
Tony Gwynn. No, I'm just kidding. Number 1, Derrick Henry. Number 2, Ezekiel Elliott. Number 3, Josh Allen. Number 4, Josh Jacobs. Those 4 are all going strong. Number 5, Todd Gurley. And he's actually tied with Josh Jacobs. Todd Gurley hasn't played in a long time.
Yeah.
I think it just goes to show you how dominant Todd Gurley was. And that's not going to do much good if you can't see the words. But
He had his time.
yeah, the stat, I didn't clip the stat at the top of the thing, but it was like he has the 4th most rushing touchdowns in the last like 8 years or something like that. And he hasn't played for like the last 3 or 4 or something crazy like that. So
Yeah, I hadn't heard his name called in a live broadcast in a long time. So he had his moment. I don't, maybe a 2, 3, 4 year stretch, but I mean, that's the average career for a running back is like 3.5 years.
yeah.
So
And what will Cam Scatterboos be? That's the
human bowling
wait till
ball.
you see. His card prices are nuts right now.
Oh, I bet.
So
bet.
be careful. He's a running back, folks. Be careful.
All right. Well, Josh, thanks for ending your day with us. Jacob, thanks for producing. And guys, thanks for listening and watching. We will see you guys next week.
Come to the shop. Check us out.